Coach Taylor, can you talk to us a little about how you develop young players?
Yeah, that's a bit of a loaded question, but I think it's a great question in the fact that people think developing players is just on the court. It's not just on the court. Obviously, as a young player, you want to develop the fundamentals of ball handling, passing, defensive slides, defensive footwork, shooting skills, layups, shooting form, making sure they're shooting with the proper form, which I think is a topic that we'll go over as well, how to teach a young player how to shoot, because a lot of problems we have in this game today is we have little 11-year-olds jacking threes when their bodies aren't ready to shoot those threes. So, the way I like to develop a player is mentally as well as physically. Have them watch games, teach them how to watch a game, video their games, review their games on video so they know how to watch themselves play. I think that it goes way beyond just the fundamentals of it. You have to teach them situations. If you're watching a college game, know what a 2-for-1 is, know to know team fouls, who's shooting well, who's not, recognizing defenses, recognizing offenses. I think to develop a young player, sometimes it's easier to develop the mental side of it at a young age than the physical side. Their bodies just aren't physically capable of shooting the way you would like them to when they're older. They use a smaller ball when they're younger. So what I would develop in a young player is ball handling, passing, shooting within a 10-foot radius where you're just kind of, you're not stepping out too far for their body to be able to handle it. You want their release form to be above their head and near their head, not down at their chin, not at their chest. So for me, when I develop a young player, a lot of it is mental. It's cerebral. Teach them how to play, how to recognize mismatches, running sets, recognizing sets. I make them, if they're watching a game with me at a high school game, what defense are they in? What offense are they in? What offensive set should they be in? Teaching them how to read a player. Does he like to go left or right? How would you stop him? Those kinds of things, I think you would be much more successful at developing a young player if they knew that part of it. And then as they get older, the physical skills kind of catch up with the mental. That's the way I would approach it.